Rashawn Hanan says, do the Celtics trade Daniel Tice, the Gordon Hayward exception, and a first for Andre Drummond? I've always kind of been out on Andre Drummond for the Boston team. Plus, do you really want to go Drummond and Tristan Thompson again? You kind of already did that in Cleveland, and it didn't really work out that well. Do you want to do it in Boston? I don't know if I'd trade a first-round pick for Andre Drummond. If you just want to go Daniel Tice straight up, yeah, sure. I mean, why not? He's definitely an upgrade over Daniel Tice. I wouldn't go Tice in a first. I might go Tice and maybe that conditional second and some other second-round picks. Maybe, one of your rookies that you got that you're not going to play a lot. Maybe the draft rights to Yam Madar. Maybe. But I wouldn't trade a first-round pick for Andre Drummond. He doesn't help you win in today's NBA. It's just how it goes. He hasn't helped the Cleveland Cavaliers win, so I don't know if he's going to help Boston win much more than they already are. Sajeev Tirosh says, what should the Celtics do with their trade exception? I think they got to use it on a big man. I think it's time. Not Andre Drummond. I'm out on him. I think a guy that can stretch the floor like not a Montrezl Harrell, Miles Turner would be really, really good for them. Go out and get somebody with it that can help them protect the rim but also shoot threes. That's really what you need. Or you can use it on multiple players that kind of help out their depth and give you some more veteran experience because you have so many young guys on that team, on the bench lineup. If you want to upgrade at point guard, if you don't like Kemba Walker, that's fine. If you want to get a more defensive-minded guy, that's fine. But I'm all in on them getting a true big man, maybe even a better power forward, because Jason Tatum's great, but I'd rather have him play the 3 and then somebody else at the power forward position. So, yeah, definitely a big man for me. Let's go to Jimmy's burner account, or I guess my actual burner account. So did the Celtics get better or worse this offseason? Sorry to say it, but they did not get better. It's a bit of a lateral move. I think Aaron Nesmith helps them, but you lose Brad Wanamaker, you lose Gordon Hayward for nothing, you lose Vincent Poirier, and you lose Enes Kanter, and you replace them with Tristan Thompson and Jeff Teague. I don't love that. I don't love what Boston did. I think they had a chance to get a lot better, and they just failed to do it. They had every chance in the world to trade Gordon Hayward for some valuable pieces, or at least somebody that would help them out, and they didn't do it. They had a chance to get Miles Turner and a first-round pick for Gordon Hayward, and they got greedy, and they ended up with a second-round pick and a trade exception. So I think they got a little bit worse. I still think they're a top team in the Eastern Conference, but not as good as they could have been. I think they could have been true contender status, and now they're more just second-round deep playoff run for me. Probably not in the NBA Finals, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What seed do you think the Celtics will actually finish as in the Eastern Conference? I'd go top 4 is not unreasonable, but that Eastern Conference is a little bit tougher now. I think maybe that 5 or 6 seed could be a little bit more realistic, but if you want more Celtics coverage, go ahead and subscribe to youtube.com/CelticsTV. Let's go to Rafael Salash. Says, what is your top 5 NBA Christmas Day matchup games? Ooh, good question. Off the top of my head, I'm guessing you mean like my future ones, like who I think will play this Christmas. Lakers and Clippers, that's got to be 2 of them. That they got to go up against each other for sure. I would like to see the Milwaukee Bucks and the Dallas Mavericks go up against each other. I think Giannis versus Luka would be really, really good. I would like to see the Boston Celtics playing against the Brooklyn Nets. I'd like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving going up against his old team in Boston. Who else would I like to see? Those would be my top 3 off the top of my head. You got to have the Golden State Warriors in there. I'll go Golden State Warriors and Houston if they keep Russell Westbrook and James Harden. And then one more, trying to think. Definitely Miami. Miami's got to be in there. And they go up against, the Sixers. Miami and the Sixers. That'd be a solid team. Jimmy Butler going up against his old team. I think that's solid. So those would be my top 5 right off the top of my head. Kind of put me on the spot there, Raphael, but I think I did a pretty good job. Liam O'Brien says, you are sleeping on the Celtics. You have not been doing anything right during this talk, and you need to improve. Wow, some hate. Sent me $5 just to hate on me. That is some true hate. I think the Celtics are good. I put them up at number 6 in my power rankings. I don't know how much more I could be awake on them. They're fine. They're good. They're great. They just got worse this offseason. That's just a fact. But I still think they're a good team. So you can stop with that much hate, Liam. Chill out. Now, who do you guys think is the most underrated team in the NBA? Yes, underrated. Not overrated, underrated. Who is the team that everybody is just overlooking this offseason? Let me know in the comment section, or if you're watching live with me right now in the live chat. Maybe it's your favorite team. Go ahead and shout them out. Let's go to CA. It says Westbrook or Kyrie. Oh, gosh, that's an interesting question. Can I say neither? I'm just kidding. They're both very talented point guards. But in all honesty, I don't know if they can be – they're not going to be your best player on a championship team. I mean, if you're going for second best player on a championship team, I'm obviously taking Kyrie Irving because he's proven that he can do it in the past. Russell Westbrook, kind of empty stats at this point. He's not putting up numbers that really matter. And unless he can take a role where he is the third best player on a championship team, I don't think he's ever going to win a ring as the second or first best player. So I'll go Kyrie Irving, but not by a whole lot, just by a little bit. I want to tell you about our deal over at Fanatics happening right now at chatsports.com/NBA mask. Go get your favorite team mask right now for 30% off. It's a great stocking stuffer with the holidays right around the corner. You can get it for the biggest NBA fan in your life at this link right here, chatsports.com/NBA mask. I tell you about these deals because I care about you. So go check that link out. It's in the comments. It's in the description of this video as well. You can get 1, packs of 2, packs of 3, or packs of 4 with your favorite team logo right there on your face. Go get one today at chatsports.com/NBA mask. Best deal you're going to find on all NBA team masks all the time at Fanatics. Chatsports.com/NBA mask. Jean Anqui says, all defensive team this season. Who do you think? Oh, wow, that really puts me on the spot. I will go Anthony Davis and Giannis as the 2 locks. Rudy Gobert is definitely going to be up there as well. That's probably your, a forward and a center. Eric Bledsoe would be up there if he was on a good team. I think Drew Holiday, this is the year that he gets his all-defensive selection as a part of the Milwaukee Bucks. I think that would be one of the best defensive teams in the league. And then another guy, Marcus Smart. That'd probably be my other guard pick. So Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart, Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those would probably be my defensive players of the year. Maybe Draymond Green could sneak in there this year if the Warriors are living up to expectations. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed to Chat Sports yet, I don't know what you're doing because we got the best NBA coverage. We also have the best NFL coverage if you're an NFL fan. So all you got to do is scroll on down and hit the big red button. We make it so easy for you guys to subscribe. We're trying to get to 225,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So help me get there as soon as you can by hitting that big red button or going to youtube.com/chatsportstv. Best place to go, best place to get all your NBA coverage during the regular season. My Holy King says, why are the Celtics not using Tacko Fall? Guys, Tacko Fall is super fun in the G League. He's on a 2-way contract for a reason. In a very situational moment, Tacko Fall will play. And I think we might see him a little bit this year in dire situations. Let's say Tristan Thompson gets hurt and Daniel Tice dies. Then Tacko Fall will get his chance in the NBA. But listen, at the end of the day, unless he's guarding an inbounds pass, he can't move. He's just not big enough. Or not fast enough, I'm sorry. But he's a fun player, and if he can figure out how to be a little more agile, a little bit quicker, maybe he gets there in the NBA. But at the end of the day, the Celtics just don't need him. Like, Tristan Thompson is way better than Tacko Fall ever will be. Same with Daniel Tice, in all honesty. So that's why they're not using Tacko Fall.